I'm going to do an insight video today. Over the last few days and few weeks, I've been talking about source energy and how we return to this. We also sort of like how source energy is like this infinite stream of infinite vibrations and infinite consciousness. And all of this sort of like shifting and changing is about moving beyond limitations. It's very directly connected to sort of like 3D reality and like 5D reality, and how all these different realities bring different states of consciousness and different states of awareness. And this is what this time's about. Each of our being that's connected to source energy, when it moves through these different infinite frequencies and vibrations, it starts to manifest and create spiritual reality in a different way, in a different vision. And this is what this time's about, and this is what's going on for many of us. Again, I'm feeling like this again, this shift, and this impression of this like diamond shaped consciousness, with the short triangle on top and a long triangle that goes around the length of the body. And this diamond consciousness is symbolic again of this shifting and this changing for many of us at the moment as we go through these different sort of vibrational frequencies. It's like we're moving through different sort of these frequencies are aligning, and they're integrating within our being through source energy. And as we start to do that, then it starts to shift our consciousness, or shift our awareness, and it shifts our reality. And this is how it works, and this is why I've been talking a lot about like universal laws, and like the universal law of perpetual transmutation, because this is symbolic, and it's like wisdom, and it's a teaching that tells us about how source energy manifests, and how source energy creates, and how it sort of like it shifts your consciousness, but also helps to create and manifest reality. And it's not just for this realm, it's for all realms. And this is the thing about deeper wisdom and deeper awareness and source consciousness and source awareness, is it aligns with our infinite source energy, but it also aligns with our consciousness and shows us that reality is not how it seems in the physical, but how it is like in the infinite reality, within sort of like the reality of like source energy and the oneness vibration. We start to realize that we're the source energy, that each and every one of us are this light, this energy, this being that's connected and born from this. And the more that we align with it, the more we can start to shift and change reality by being in these frequencies. And it aligns our sort of like our with when we align with our source energy, then it sort of like it opens us up to new vibrations and new frequencies. But the source is the ability to be aware of our own sort of like energy, our own frequency, and our own sort of it brings online like this power, this energy. But it's not like a power in that way. It's like power, the understanding that this light, this energy, this source energy within each and every one of us, when aligned, it comes into harmony, it comes into integration. And what it does is it sort of awakens this understanding, this ability to see beyond and start to work on an energetic level. And this is what's happening for many of us at the moment. And this is what this diamond consciousness is about. And the more that this diamond consciousness comes up, the more I feel this diamond consciousness is the infinite union of the infinite sort of vibrations and frequency. And it connects again to the oneness vibration, the universal law of oneness, that we're all interconnected, we're all part of the same source, and we all create from source, and we all manifest from source. And when we start to realize that, then we start to then create from a place of union, a place of harmony. But we also create from a place where we understand that reality is only a blank canvas, and that through consciousness and source energy, once we start to become aware of it, that we can shift and change our own reality. The physical 3D reality, the external world, is a blank canvas. And that each and every one of us, when we become aware of our source energy, we become aware that we can shift and change that reality, and nothing's stuck. And in the eternal moment, that all we have to do is just create from that source energy place, but create from, like I said, perpetual transmutation from an energetic level, that from a vibration, the frequency level. When this connects once again to universal law of vibration and frequency, And this is what they're giving us at the moment. I've been given a golden staff again. It's been placed, and it's sort of like given to me again. It's a massive golden staff. It's huge, and behind it is the universe. And again, this relates to wisdom and insight, because like people that had staffs um, within sort of like spiritual realities, or you know, if you look back through history, people that had out staffs were like sages. They were like wise men. They brought wisdom, and this is what the staff's about. And this is its guidance, but it's wisdom. It's wisdom for this age, and this is what's coming through. It's very much connected to the, once again, this different shift in consciousness, this different state of awareness that many of us need to start to align with, because awakening doesn't happen on a singular level, it happens on a collective level. And they know this, you know, all the infinite beings and source energy and source light creation is open to all beings. It's like the central sun, of the universe. It's like when you look at, you know, our sun on this planet, it brings life. It brings sort of everything is sort of like born from that energy, that light. And this is the same with source energy. It's not sort of it's not sort of only open to the few. It's open to all beings, because you're all born of it, and you all have source creation and source essence in each being. Each of us has that within us. That's our center. This is what I was talking about yesterday when I was talking, or the other day when I was talking about, like, you know, I was talking about like crystals. I'm using, like, I've got amethyst crystal skull, and I've got like a clear quartz like tower that I'm connecting with now. They're all tools for source awakening, source awareness, and this is what this time's about. It opens up your energy centers, it opens you up because it aligns you back to your source essence, and this is what this time's about. All practices on energy centers, on chakras, on crown chakras, on crystals, manifestation, visioning, that they are all keys of consciousness back to source. And this is what this time's about, and this is what is happening for many of us at the moment. It's opening up our energy channels, our energy frequencies back to source, because source is the essence, and it's also the energy, the vibration, the frequency of all creation. And it's awakening in each and every one of us as spiritual beings, and this is what's happening at the moment. And this is the deeper wisdom that's coming back. This is the wisdom for the ages. This is the wisdom for this age, but it's also been the wisdom for all ages. Because when you're in a state of consciousness, when you start to realize, you know, there's no limitation, there's infinite vibrations, there's infinite frequencies, there's no disconnection, everything is one, everything is part of the whole. This is the shift in consciousness. You know, when we talk about realities, we talk about dimensions, we talk about the 3, 4, 5th, 6th dimension, and they talk about higher dimensions. They are all reflections of source energy, and it's the same with all things like Reiki and healing and mediumship and all of those kind of things that people talk about within the spiritual arena. They are all reflections of source, but they're all vibrations and frequencies. They're all interconnected, all interlinked within the universal laws of vibration and frequency. They're all connected because they're all source energy. They're all reflections of the source energy manifesting and aligning within each being, and everything is just a tool to come back to source, your source essence. And this is this is what's so important about this time. This is what's so important about this age and this moment. And Atlantis and Lemuria was the same. You know, crystals were used and they were created. They had crystal chambers, crystal temples, but they were all daily reminders of source energy, source frequency. That is what, you know, your source energy lives, and it vibrates within you, and it manifests and creates in the eternal moment. And all you have to do is access it constantly. And when you're doing that, you're in harmony, you're in alignment, but you're also in the eternal moment where you're in a position to create and manifest and shift and change reality. So nothing's stuck, and you can create and manifest. You can attract what's needed within your own sort of reality. And also, when we're talking about like source, we must remember though, when we're trying to create things, we're creating from a place of collective, a place of harmony. Source energy, Source essence is about harmony. It's about bringing everything and all beings back into union, bringing all things back into the light, back into the energy, back into that frequency of union and harmony. And this is how it works with the universal teachers, the universal beings, and this is the diamond consciousness. It's about union. It's bringing us back into union of our soul essence and our soul awareness. And this is what this time and this age is about, and this is what's happening for many of us. And the universal laws, that's why I talk about them, because they are so integral in this age, in this time. They're coming back to us so we can become back into source. The universal law of correspondence, like I keep saying, every universal law is a key of consciousness, a key of awareness. Crystals are a key of consciousness, key of awareness. Like I said, all things, Reiki, everything, healing, meditation, they are all keys of consciousness back to source essence, source energy. And this is what this time's about. So whatever pathway, whatever sort of way that you choose to expand your awareness, expand your frequency, increase your frequency to the infinite, and increase your sort of vibration, increase your consciousness, increase your awareness. They all come back to source, because source is the essence of all manifestation, of all creation, of all life, of all vibration, of all frequency. And this is why I keep talking about source, and this is why I keep talking about the universal laws, and this is why I keep talking about all these many different things, because they're all tools, and all these tools are open to each and every one of us. But the main purpose is coming back to source energy and source light, and living in that vibration, living in that frequency, harmonizing with it, integrating it, becoming aware of it, bringing the consciousness back online, because this is the only way that reality is going to shift. It's going to come back into union, it's going to come back into harmony with the infinite, which is the source light creation. And that's the insight for today.